Hello, curling fans, and welcome inside the Nutana Curling Club here in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. The men's third round-robin draw will be between Saskatchewan 2, Damon Bernath, and Wildcard 1, Brett Walter. Should be a fantastic game between two great teams. Both teams looking to improve their record to 2-1 in this event. They're in the same pool sitting at 1-1, so very crucial game for both of these teams. And I am very much looking forward to it. John Cullen with you here live at the SGI Canada Best of the West. Team Bernath from right here in Saskatoon at the Nutana Curling Club up against Team Walter representing the Wild Cards, but they are from Winnipeg, Manitoba, the Assiniboine Curling Club in downtown Winnipeg. Both teams very closely matched on the world rankings this season. Bernath sitting at number 70 in the world and Walter sitting at number 79. So very closely matched teams, and should be a very closely matched game here this afternoon. So I believe we're going to see Bernath start with the hammer here. Brett Walter's jackets arrived finally. They had a little miscommunication, thought they were going to pick up their jackets in Winnipeg. They thought their jackets were being shipped here, so a little bit of a last-minute switch. They had to wear their regular tour jackets yesterday, but their lovely yellow and seafoam green, I would say, combination here has shown up. Thanks again to Dynasty for supporting this event. They've made the uniforms for the last 3 years, and they've been fantastic every season, and it looks like we're going to get into it right away as a center guard called here for Hugh McFarlane.
Top 12. Tight. Top 12. Fine.
We've seen this sheet 2 here is very, very quick.
Fight.
Graham McFarlane and JT Ryan watch that all the way down, and it stops just shy of the rings. Nice shot there from Hugh, and a come around now called for Cole Macnack. We saw this Bernath team last year at the Best of the West, but a bit of a different lineup this year. Cole Macnack, one of the two new members of this team that changed from last year.
Top 12. Top 4. Cool. There, buddy. Good job.
And nice shot there from Cole, maybe a hair deep. So Hugh McFarlane will be able to follow this one down. Both teams wasting no time getting into it here. This Team Walter had a pretty solid season on tour. They won the MCT Curling Cup, and they also made the final 8 at the Manitoba Provincials. Those of you who are familiar with the Manitoba Provincial system, it's a bit of a complicated, very Canadian double-double event where 32 teams play a double knockout to get down to 8 teams, and then you play another double knockout. So they made it to that second round of doubles when they lost in the quarterfinals there, and that's just a hair heavy from Hugh McFarlane. Chance to get inside of it here for Cole Macnack. Hack weight called.
Maybe a pin. Yeah. Maybe 12. Yeah.
Team Bernath also making the Saskatchewan tankard this year, the SaskTel. They missed the playoffs there, but a young team, very much still in progress.
12. 12. 12. Keep her. You got it. Any roll.
And a nice little roll inside there from Cole Macnack, and Damon Bernath lying 2 with the hammer here in the first.
7-8 tie.
So run back called here for Graham McFarland, and we'll meet Team Walter from Winnipeg, Manitoba. The Assiniboine Curling Club wildcard one here this week. Skip is Brett Walter, third JT Ryan, second Graham McFarland, and lead is Hugh McFarland.
That's not bad, though.
Just missed the back one, but I agree with Brett. Leaving that yellow one there is pretty good. I kind of like that control weight peel there they played. We have seen on this sheet so far this week that with peel weight, with really firm weight, the ice is very, very straight.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And so I like that sort of controlled peel weight there. So a takeout here for Bradley Moser, one of the two new members of this Bernath team. As I said off the top, they curl out of the Nutana right here in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Skip is Damon Bernath, third Bryden Tessier, second Bradley Moser, and lead Cole Macnack.
Still 12, 5 even.
It's good.
And that's pretty good, I think, from Brad Moser. Red is shot 2 and with some separation. So a hit and roll here for Graham McFarland.
Solid bump, clean. Whoa.
Graham went to the 2017 Canadian Juniors with JT Ryan, who's sweeping the stone right now. JT actually had a very solid run at 3 Canadian Juniors in a row. He won the bronze in 2018 after losing the semi to Tyler Tardy, and then in 2019 lost the final to Tyler Tardy. So a lot of experience for JT at the Canadian Junior level. Brett also was a Canadian Junior participant in 2020, missed the playoffs there.
11-5. 12.
This Bernath team also no stranger to the Canadian Juniors. They lost the semi-final to eventual champion Owen Purcell in 2021. And then in 2022, they won the bronze.
Good.
Good job, Brad.
They lost the semi-final to eventual champion Landon Rooney that year, but managed to win the bronze, beating McDonald in the bronze medal game.
Okay.
So two pretty young teams out here on the ice, and both already making their mark at the national and men's provincial level. So we get our first look at JT Ryan, who has a bit of an unorthodox slide.
Whoa. Curl.
Has that Manitoba tuck delivery, but puts the broom in behind the stone. You don't see that too
Keep
often.
going. Hard.
But anyone who knows JT will tell you he's a very strong thrower, capable of making any shot on the sheet. That one didn't quite get the roll they wanted, though. So just a nose hit here for Bryden Tessier.
Weight's good. 11-5. 11-5. Whoa. 11-5.
All right, bud. All right, bud. Come on.
This cannot roll too far,
Good.
and it does. So it is now only lying 1, Saskatchewan. And again, it's just, we've talked about it all week long. If you've been tuning in so far, just the sheet is very release sensitive. So if you're out on the broom at all, particularly when you get out into the wings, it's very difficult to get the rock to curl, and I think that's what we saw with Bryden there. Just
Whoa. Yep.
a hair positive on release, and it really hung out there.
Curl. Curl.
To it.
Hard.
Really gotta go.
Gotta go. Dig. Come on. Get over there. Get over there. Set.
And again, you don't want to roll too far here, but that will just hang on. Nice sweep there from the McFarlands, and Team Walter lying 2 without the hammer.
It'll be good. It'll be safe to be here.
Very similar weight to last one. Same weight. Same weight.
You'd love a little inside roll here if you're Bryden Tessier, and again, just won't quite find it there. It's tough to get those rocks to come back.
It's probably
your spot.
board weight. What are you thinking?
I think there, yeah.
You're really
It's
not
never
gonna
gonna jump.
You're not gonna see it.
Yeah.
Just board. Just board. What's that? Roll half roll under.
So you heard there, just want to roll about half under. As we've seen, it does hang a little bit in the wings, so even half buried here is probably pretty close to full buried for Brett Walter.
Solid board. Touch bait.
Whoa.
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 Curl.
Curl. Curl.
Good.
And does not get an inside roll, but does get to the nose, so it is still Walter lying the pair without hammer here in the first.
Decently straight. Yeah, it is. Okay, you got it, buddy.
So we'll see if Damon Bernath can solve the roll problem here. We've seen 5 shots in a row now not move a whole lot.
Eleven five. Hair warm. Hair warm. Clean. 11-2. Oh. Brad. Hard Brad. 11.
So Brad Moser trying to get this one to curl, but again, just really tricky spot there. And Walter doesn't have to hit this one if he doesn't want to.
Yeah, 'cause I always think we can. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause we can always hold it straight.
He is choosing to hit it, which is, of course, sensible. If you tried to draw around that corner guard and you ever came light or heavy, you could give up 3. So the hit certainly the call here. Just he does have that option if he wants it, and we'll see if he can solve the roll. I think they will need a little roll inside to ensure that their second shot. So final stone here for Brett Walter in end number 1.
Clean. Whoa. Close. Yep. Whoa. Close. Yep.
Clean, yeah.
Whoa. Whoa. Curl. Curl.
Oh, you got anything. Good.
And doesn't move much, but it moves enough, and Team Walter will get the force here as Damon Bernath will be forced to chase this back one.
Okay, you got it, bud.
Not a lot of room to roll here for Bernath. We'll need to hit this one pretty close to the beak. Final stone.
Read's good.
11. Yep. 11. Clean. Hair warm. Oh, Brad. Whoa. Curl.
Cannot roll too far. And they do. Just a little bit overcooked on the sweeping there. And that's an unforced error from Damon Bernath, and that'll put a point on the board for Team Walter. Bernath will keep the hammer when we come back.
There's no doubt running any kind of farm comes with day-to-day challenges. We built a new facility 2 years ago. Technology has totally revolutionized dairy farming. Fast Milk gives us the tools to provide high quality standard of milk, making sure our equipment is all well taken care of, make sure that those animals are housed and cared for appropriately. They continue to push us with their standards to make sure that it just gets better and better.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
So the first end was a bit of a story of who could make a roll, and in the end, Damon Bernath made a fateful roll, just rolling a little bit to the outside and a little bit too far. So a steal of one for Brett Walter. They lead 1-0 here at the SGI Canada Best of the West. John Cullen here with you for this game between Saskatchewan 2 and Wildcard 1. Both teams sitting at 1-1 thus far.
Just fight the four. It's easy. Just fight the four on this line. Just fight it.
Line's good.
Yep, gotta be shot.
First shot. Nice shot.
And so Cole Macnack coming a little bit deep on his first, and that allows for Hugh McFarland to draw in for shot in the top 8.
Top 12. Clean it. Top 8. Easy. Top 8. Easy. Top 8. Go around. We're top 4. We're T-line. It's really running. Sorry, bud.
So it seemed like they thought that Cole Macnack stone would slow down, but it didn't particularly. It does settle in there for shot, but both of those rocks are in the back 8.
What time are we looking at? 16?
That was a 15-1 for theirs. They bounced a bit. 15 and a half.
So you can hear it's very quick to the tee line right now, about 16, which is almost as quick as you'll ever see on tour.
Easy.
So just an adjustment for these players to get used to that.
Yep. T. Back 4. Yep.
Gotta go.
All you got, boys. You gotta go. Hard. All you got. All you got. Keep going. One more.
That's very nice weight there from Graham McFarland. Maybe didn't curl as much as they would have hoped. This will give a hit and roll chance here to Brad Moser.
That's another option. Shouldn't slide fine in this. Nose the guard. I think those kicks you were giving us last time were pretty good.
Yep.
It's good. It's good. Yes. Hair light. Straight.
So calling an audible here as this was over curling a little bit. And they decide to run the red into the top yellow. Walter now lying 2.
Kind of wait. Okay.
Board.
Whoa. Whoa.
Good, wait.
Whoa. Curl.
This board.
Come on, JT, dig. Dig. Dig.
JT Ryan trying to bring this one over.
We kiss up, that's good.
And
Shot.
that's very nice from Graham McFarland. And just like that, Team Wildcard lies 3.
I keep throwing. I like where you're throwing.
I'll just give you a little more. 9. Yeah.
Another look here, rolls in, gets a little kiss off of that stone on the button. So double chance here. I said try and chance at the same time.
9-5.
Double chance here for Brad Moser. You'd love to make this and not disturb your back reds. Just like that. Very nice from Brad Moser. And now Bernath lying 2, 3, and 4. Starting to maybe feel a little pressure here if you're Team Wildcard with those rubies stacking up.
That's all it is, yeah.
So looking for the double back here for JT Ryan.
Whoa. Yep. Yes. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Curl. Curl.
Curl it.
Take the shooter. Take the shooter. Take the shooter.
And how about that? Very nice from JT Ryan. And now Walter lying 1.
Any slower than the rest of the week, so.
I do think it looks to me like the Bernath stone is second shot at the back.
I think you hit the other one, don't you?
I'm good either way. Okay, you got it, buddy.
So yeah, I think this is probably the call. Try to hit and roll underneath.
Board, yeah.
11?
11. Little Ward. 11. 11.
Whoa. Whoa.
And there's the hit, and there's the roll. Very nice from Bryden Tessier.
This ain't not enough ice?
Very well played end to curling so far from both teams.
Still heavy. Still heavy.
10-8. He said you threw it perfect. He needs to give you more ice.
So a short run back here, but this isn't easy. You have to skinny this guard on a straighter turn. Not a ton of margin for error here for JT Ryan.
Clean.
It's good shaping.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yes.
Got to get by that guard.
Curl. Curl.
They are by. Now do they have enough of that red? Yes, they do. Very nice from JT Ryan. Couple options here now for Damon Bernath. You can play this double. You could also try to come down and hit the yellow that's on the button. I think the risk if you do that is you're probably jamming on your red one. So it's either that or you're rolling out into the open.
It's the 9.
So I like this call for Bryden Tessier. If you make it, you're lying 2.
8.
And this is really floating on them. That will miss the shot stone, and It's really the first time we've seen either team blink, but that was probably the wrong time for that, as this now looks like it's a potential steal situation here for Walter.
If you ever line it up on the back,
Honestly, if you're a little light, right?
Just looks like Bryden Tessier's got a little bit of a positive release, and on this sheet, it's just not going to come back, especially when you're throwing a little bit more weight.
I'd rather be tightly guarded, right? What do you think about this?
yeah, and as long as you throw sweeping weight on that one, you can also keep it like. You can almost do anything you want with it.
I almost don't even hate a hair less.
Sure.
That sounds crazy, but
I think that's okay.
try and lock it on. For a little short, that's fine.
So you heard Brett and JT talking there. They feel pretty confident in this path being somewhat straight, but also confident in the McFarland's ability to hold the rock. They've already seen with the sweeping that they feel like they can hold it straight. So taking a hair less ice here. We'll see if it pays off. They'd love to freeze right onto their shot stone on the button.
Easy line, Rue.
Top four.
Line's good, easy, boys.
Line's good.
Rue. Switch. Okay, go then.
How's Hugh?
Hard you, hard.
Got to get there for second shot.
Easy, 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 easy. Good. That's good. Spot.
That's pretty good.
And they don't get there for second, but they do, in effect, guard that shot stone.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a bad spot for that.
16-7, you said?
Sure shot. 16-5 then?
See what he had. I had quite a bit different. I had 16-2.
Yep.
What'd you have on his? What'd you have on his? Okay. 16. Okay, you got it, buddy.
We don't need to bump it at all, eh?
Yeah. Okay. Got it, freeze.
Okay. I think
Yeah.
So corner freeze the call.
I think it's close. Top 8. I think he can go. I think you gotta go.
Line's good. Line's good.
Top 8.
Easy if you
Wait's
can.
close. Top 4.
Well, if you can,
Wait's
low
good.
line.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's running. It's really running. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
16. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa. Can't bounce.
Brad knife if anything.
Definitely do not want to bounce here.
Really good, bud.
That's good.
And I think that's pretty good from Damon Bernath. They might have even got shot there.
Then.
Wow, that's a really nice shot from Damon Bernath.
Is it them?
Put it right on the corner, and
Regardless, we're just gonna throw it
I
there
think
anyway.
so. Yeah.
seems like Ryan and Walter think it is Bernath on first look. Very nice shot. Almost couldn't have walked that down there any better. I thought for sure they would not be able to get shot and be frozen.
Just guard. It's close.
So good look at it there. Our camera's not exactly over the pin, but
I'd maybe put a stick on it just for.
does look like red. So you heard Brett say it doesn't really change their mind either way. They're just guarding here and trying not to give up two. And to be frank, if they make the guard, I don't really know what Damon has for two.
Halfway. Tight. Just a 3. Line's good.
Needs to curl a little.
No, it doesn't. Line's fine.
So guard exactly where they called.
I think it's ours.
yours.
And Bryden and Damon also seem to agree that it is 1 red. This is a very difficult shot for 2. This has been running fairly straight. It's possible that it's there. You have to throw exactly the perfect weight.
Still think same speed out here is good.
Who shot?
The one benefit is you could just sort of tickle your own and roll in for second shot potentially.
Are we shot? Are we shot?
What are we doing? Are we trying to go around it or tap it? Okay. There you got it, buddy.
Yeah, same way would be really good though.
What's that? I think same will work.
I think same.
So this is a very precise shot for Damon Bernath. Needs a piece of the side button for a second point. Final stone.
Gotta hear more at.
Yeah, more at.
Real close.
Mine's okay.
Real
Mine's
close.
good. Mine's real good. Curling now. Mine's good. Yep. You could be here though. Yep.
Macnack and Moser on this one.
Fine.
It looks really close. It looks really close. Can they get it there? Line is perfect. Can they get it there for the second point? Oh my goodness, what a try.
Red.
Jerry, try that.
So close from Damon Bernath.
We just had to be curling. We were close.
Yeah, 1 red, eh?
If that's a foot further or curls another couple inches, and they're not even going to put a stick on it. They will just agree that it is 1 red for Team Saskatchewan. Very close to a second point, but in the end they settle for the single. We'll get our first look at Team Walter with the hammer in the third.
Storms are coming. There she goes. Yay! I'm gonna need a new tractor.
So it was a lovely end of curling in that second end. A lot of shots made both ways. Damon Bernath coming about 6 inches short of scoring 2, but settled for the 1, and we'll see what Team Walter can do here with the hammer. That one is just over the hog line from Hugh McFarlane.
You got it, buddy.
It might be. Another like 4 feet.
Yeah.
4.
4. Stop for it. Line only. Back for it. Back 4.
Easy. Yep.
Line only. Back 8.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's trying to come down, but.
So come around here for Cole Macnack will slide a little deep.
Dude, I was saying halfway when you let it go. That's like Graham thought too. Yeah. Tight corner.
So double corner here for Team Walter and Hugh McFarland. That first one just a little too high. It is maybe a little straight when you're going outside in, but inside out to the wings we have seen curl. So
Keep going, JT. Keep going.
Yeah, keep going, Mark. Yep.
All right.
Great spot. Shot.
it'll go a little deeper for Hugh McFarland. Still a little bit high. I think they would have preferred that about 3-4 feet tighter to the rings, but not bad.
5, which was close this morning, but.
And another come around here now for Brad Moser.
Top 4, top 8.
4, 5.
Top 8.
5. Top 8. Top 12.
Top 12.
Oh, that.
It's like tight 3.
I don't know what's going on with his rocks.
So just a little light there from Brad Moser, and that'll settle in for another center guard. And I'm guessing we'll see, well, I thought we might see a wrap from Team Walter, but I guess having the staggered centers is a little worrisome. So he'll double these off and try to roll to a corner.
Whoa. Curl. All right, JT, come on. Nice shot.
Yeah, that's very nice from Graham McFarland. Again, that sort of touch peel weight, I think, is very suitable for this ice, and they get rid of both reds and roll to a corner.
17-2.
I guess same speed.
What'd you get on the split?
5.
That's what I got too. So
Yeah, 3 gag. Felt light.
1-2.
Gotta go, guys. Straight.
Get it over.
Center guard here for Brad Moser,
It's as deep as it can.
and comes up a little light, so would not be surprised to see Team Walter try to navigate this port and get behind the corner guards. Brett, of course, the brother of Megan Walter, who we've seen at the Scotties the last couple years. This year, making it all the way to a bronze medal finish with Kate Cameron and
All you got.
Team Manitoba. They lost that semifinal to Jennifer Jones, but had a really great week.
Go. Keep going. One more. Get in.
And so that just touches the rings for Graham McFarland, but it is not shot.
It's gotta be 65.
Damon Bernath still has that rock in the back 12.
Close. Fair down.
Top 12. Freeze. Top 12. Top 12. Top 12. Top 8.
Straight.
Just have to make sure you lie 2 here if you're Bryden Tessier.
Line's really good.
Try, bud.
Yeah, that's very nice.
How much you got?
An 8.
I think with just back line.
Okay.
It's a pretty high guard.
Yeah.
I think you can chase it.
So deciding on the chase here. JT Ryan going to go after the stone that Bryden Tessier just threw.
Whoa.
You're looking for back line. You just don't want to overthrow this.
Yeah. Hard.
Hugh McFarland trying to get this by the center, and it is now by. Do they have enough of the red to push it out? Yes, they do. Very nice from JT Ryan. Doesn't roll directly behind the corner, but it does roll for shot. We definitely saw in the game earlier between Richards and Gray Withers that if you overthrow your hit weight, it's very difficult to get the rock to curl. That was well thrown by JT Ryan.
What? 11, 10?
11. Little big. 10-5. 10-5. 10-5.
Really curled on Bryden Tessier. It rolls mostly behind that corner. I do wonder if there's a chance at the crossface double here. The nose double seems really tough to me. That seems to be Brett's preference, which I can understand. But I wonder if the crossface is a hair easier. Okay. Sounds like they're not trying for the double here. Just red onto red. Get the back red out of the house and sit right in front of it.
Whoa.
Looking for just a hair less
Clean.
from JT Ryan.
Curl. Easy. Straight. Straight. Clean. Straight. Straight. Hard. Whoa. Hard. Whoa. He almost could have got to those.
Yeah, that's a nice touch from JT Ryan. And yeah, Brett Walter is right. They might have actually been able to make a soft weight double there. That's still in a decent spot.
I assume you would like a rock off.
So Damon will chase. The key here is that you just don't want to roll too far to the broom side where Bryden Tessier is. If you rolled into the open there, you'd give Brett Walter the double. So obviously you want to miss your back red. You know, you don't want to jam, but you also don't want to roll too far into the open. You want to just miss your back red and sit right there. This is a little tight out of the hand. Oh boy, this is all over the center guard, and all of a sudden 3 now in play for Team Wildcard 1.
Just this. How do you like that?
You miss it's not green. Like you gotta stick it right.
Yeah, and I almost think, like, you're still, even if you nut that, he still has the nose double. It's probably a deuce anyway.
Do you like draw?
I don't hate it. If you like it, I do. What are you seeing? I like this too. We've seen it.
We can make it to roll this way and roll big, right?
Yep.
Okay, you know, let's throw it.
Okay.
I like just hack.
I like this one.
Okay.
I don't like anything more than like
My entry runs pretty straight.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't do it. So thinking like 3/4 low.
Yeah, 3/4 low roll this way. Yeah.
So what most of the discussion was revolving around here is trying to see if there's a way to get
So
3.
just hack 3/4 low. Okay. So roll Hughes way.
Yeah, like keep it simple.
That doesn't look like too much ice. I don't think with hack, eh?
No, that's
Obviously, if you just kind of hit this one right on the nose, you're leaving Damon Bernath a pretty easy double. You'd still score 2 in that sense, but if you're Brett Walter, you'd love to keep the 3 alive. So you heard him say about 3/4 low. So they want to come fully across the face of this yellow stone and roll as far to the wing as they can.
Clean.
Weight's good.
Clean.
Yep.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep.
Yep.
Whoa. Curl.
Curl.
Hard to be yellow.
Big curl. Anything on the 7. Anything. Good.
And so they get a bit of a roll, not quite 3/4 low, but a slight roll. Double is fairly easy, I would say, for Damon Bernath.
Kind of wait. You got it, buddy.
Last rock here for Damon Bernath in the 3rd. Needs a double to not give up 3. Cole Macnack on this right out of the hand. This is curling. Do they have any of the back? Oh my goodness, but will it roll enough? Oh, wow. That's a pretty decent plan B there for Damon Bernath. That actually rolls to shot, and it is dead buried. My goodness. Was calling a double to only give up 2, and now maybe is in a little bit of a backdoor steal situation after that one over curls.
Just to the back line. Yeah.
This is, it's a gettable stone for Brett Walter, but this is no gimme. Need to throw back line here, just miss that top yellow. Would be for 3. Final stone, Brett Walter, a chance to take a big lead.
Clean. Clean.
Clean.
Whoa. Clean. Whoa.
Curl.
Not much sweeping so far from Graham McFarland. Now they're on it.
Hard you. Curl.
This is close.
All you got. Hard.
Got to get just by that guard now. Do you have enough of the red? Yes, you do. Phenomenal touch from Brett Walter, the skip out of Winnipeg. Almost ended up being very lucky for Damon Bernath, but in the end, 3 points on the board for Walter. They lead 4-1.
To be a successful farmer, you have to love what you do. Our farm is very much a family-run farm. It takes a lot more to run a family and run a dairy farm. But that means that we call upon grandmas and grandpas to help look after the kids. We spend a lot of time with our family, and we love it that way. We get up every morning, going out to the barn, knowing that we do this because it's a passion. I can't really describe it any other way.
When you buy a lottery ticket in Saskatchewan, your money really goes a long way. More than 12,000 sport, culture, and recreation groups receive funding from Sask Lotteries every year.
You like the draw or you like the tap?
You like the tap or the come around?
So another well-played end for Team Walter, wild card 1.
I like this way.
For Damon Bernath, almost got very lucky on his last one, threw a little bit inside on the double attempt. If it had rolled even a foot more to the left, I think that shot for Brett Walter was not there, but in the end, a very delicate backline touch shot to push it out for 3, and Bernath now has himself a small mountain to climb here.
Just line. Well,
Looks like it's there. Top 4.
line's nice.
Line's really good.
Line's really Sit. There you go.
Nice shot there from Hugh McFarlane.
That was a 15-5.
Similarly, here should be good.
15-4.
Cole Macnack looking to follow that McFarlane stone down and freeze on top. As this rock is moving, I'll update you on what's happening around the rest of the SGI Canada Best of the West. The third round robin draw for the men here this afternoon at the Nutana. Right beside us, it is Team BC 1, Cameron DeYoung down 3-1 to Jordan McDonald, Team Manitoba 2. They were the Manitoba bronze medalists this year, had a great run at the men's provincials there. We'll see them on stream tomorrow. They lead BC 3-1. Right beside them, it's Team BC 2 also in action. They're down 3-1 to Johnson Tao. Beside them, we have Josh Bryden, also from here in Saskatchewan, down 2-1 to Jacob Libis, Team Alberta 2. Beside them, it is Team Wildcard 1, Ryan Parent, leading Team Saskatchewan 1, Rylan Kleider, 2-1. Kleider, a former Best of the West champion, winning the inaugural event back in 2022. And on the wall sheet, it's Team Ryan Weeb, leading Team Alberta 1, Cole Adams, 3-1. Adams with the hammer in that one. We'll keep you updated on all the scores around the rings here as our feature game between Wildcard 1 and Saskatchewan 2 continues. A little deep from Cole Macnack, a chance to stack behind the center guard here. This one's a little heavy, so they're going to freeze onto the Saskatchewan stone just thrown, and that is certainly not a bad result.
15-1. Call it one more.
Yeah, I like it. 15-60 in here, yeah?
Yep.
Up there.
Top 12. This is 7 Ontario.
Line's perfect.
Top 12. Top 8.
Line's perfect.
Top 8 right now. Easy. Top 4. To it. Easy. Right up.
Just don't want to bounce here. You want to be right on top of this yellow, and that's very nice touch from Brad Moser.
Now. Like, this rock's helping us right now. Like, I don't ever want to rip.
No, I would say if you ever rip, I thought you ripped the corner.
Do you like that?
But I'm good with the draw too, whatever you're seeing.
Roll in. Okay. I don't like just straight peeling because that could get real bad.
Okay.
I don't mind this.
Okay. Okay.
I like control.
Okay.
You like the out? Or like cross facing it?
So you heard Brett say he likes the way things are set up in the house right now. They are lying 2. Didn't want to peel the center guard. It feels to him in a way that that's making a shot for Damon, that guard is helping them at the moment. So they're going to peel the corner guard instead. And again, that sort of control peel here from Graham McFarland as they're trying to roll into the top of the house.
Keep going. Hard.
Get over. And they'll get enough of a roll. Not as much as they would have liked, but not bad.
Okay.
Freeze again is no good, eh?
I don't think it's terrible, but then he can guard. Back. I attack.
You got what, half? About a third.
Okay, Smiggy. So you need a hair more than what I've been giving you.
Yep.
Okay.
You want to be
12-5.
Line's good.
Still here, quiet. 13. 13. Down.
Trying to hit and roll behind the corner guard, but this really has taken off. They are going to hit and roll behind the corner, just not the stone they were hoping to. That's also not a horrible result. Gets another red in the rings.
Like the guard?
Sure.
We're 5th, right? I think so. We're just 1, but throw up.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we're 5th.
So you heard Brett say they're actually only lying 1. That's my mistake. Guard replacement here for JT Ryan.
How much? Just lying or tight.
Might be top off.
Try to come down. Whoa. Might be just out. Just lie. Tight. It needs to.
So perhaps a little deeper than they would have liked, and it also maybe over curled a hair. But it is a guard nonetheless.
I agree. You ever draw around that? Throw them half? That goes straight into that other yellow in the back?
I don't know. I'd like to get one of their yellows gone here. Like, if we just hit and roll on top, he guards again. That'd be pretty good, I think. I think that's a shot. Otherwise, he gets double guarding or double running the rest of the end. You got her, buddy.
So they're going to run this guard back into the 2 frozen stones in the top 4. This really is curling out of the hand on Bryden Tessier, and that will miss everything. Again, the ice very release sensitive. Seems like Bryden hasn't quite found the release he wants today. He was a little positive on a few early, and he's now over curled on a couple. A lot of curlers now very positive with the release, but sometimes on club ice you have to make a bit of an adjustment when it hangs with that type of release.
Easy. Line's okay. Halfway. Where? Halfway tight. Curl bit. Just above that. Curl
Yep.
up. Curl. Easy. Yep. Whoa, you're good, you're good, you're good.
And that's a better spot for that one for JT Ryan.
You got it, right?
So it looks like Saskatchewan thinks here that that guard's high enough that with back 12 weight you can get around it and push the yellow shot stone to the back 12. And I would be inclined to agree with them.
Sure, it's a back 12.
Yep. Back line.
Yep.
Just to the hack. To the hack. To the boards.
Whoa. Oh, hard Brad.
Now, do they move it far enough? Yes, they do. Very nice from Bryden Tessier. Perfect weight, and Bernath now lies one.
Yep. Hair low. Nose is actually pretty good.
Nose is actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of weight.
Board.
Board?
Yeah. You can almost overroll this a little bit, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Just board. Right on the nose.
Okay, wait.
Just board.
So just a nose hit here for Brett Walter with his first.
Easy! Carl!
Carl!
Clean! Clean!
Clean!
Straight!
Straight, yep.
Straight!
Clean, yep.
Hard!
Yep. Great shot.
And just inside, very nice from Brett Walter. Has had his touch game here all afternoon.
Back a touch and now it's going to be gone.
You actually do. That to give us 2.
Right.
Yep, no, you're right.
I wonder if you want
Yep, I'm
to
good
leave
with
that there.
Easier than guessing on that.
I agree.
If the red goes into it.
Board?
You probably could.
Okay.
Damon, can you just draw in there? We're just wondering, is that going to jam? It's not gonna? Like the yellow-red right now.
It pulls enough that it goes, like, you lose that, but it goes over anyways.
No, that's what we're saying, is that red going into that yellow right now. If they were to hit the center line yellow.
Because it's
If you
solely
draw in there, you
probably.
leave everything the way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Good call.
I mean, if it doesn't jam, I like
It doesn't
this,
jam,
but
it's fine.
if you can't get rid of it, it's probably.
Even if it doesn't jam,
Okay.
you might want to bring over and draw
Sure.
anyways.
I guess hitting doesn't really get you much.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough. You gotta
So pointed out by Cole Macnack here that if you draw instead of hitting that back yellow one,
Yeah.
it would jam if Brett Walter decided to hit this situation in the middle,
Okay.
and that could potentially give you 3. So
Okay.
figuring that yellow rock is actually probably helping them right now, and they don't need to get rid of it. But by playing the draw, you do have to make sure that you're there. And the one thing you want to avoid for Bernath here is being heavy. If you just freeze to those back yellows, then Brett Walter could follow you down and you're in some trouble. So it's a bit of a delicate shot. You got to get shot stone. You don't want to be too heavy either.
Real close.
T-line. Yes.
Hard line, bud.
Hard line. Hard line.
Hard, you gotta go.
Yes. Hard.
So Cole Macnack on this right out of the hand.
Hard. Yep. Keep going.
And that is not a great spot for that, I don't think. Just a strange throw there from Damon Bernath. Never really got close to getting out to it.
Does the 3 touch the 7?
It's gonna.
Yeah.
How does he get 2 view guard?
I don't know.
He's gonna play that tap for 2, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're second, eh?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Do you think Gert? How does he get it? Like, that's his only shot for 2.
I think so. I don't know what else. I just don't see a good one for you.
Just popping up there?
Yeah.
That's his easy shot. Like, give him something he hasn't seen, right?
Yeah, and yeah.
You want to almost guard the outside of it a little bit, right?
For sure, yeah. You can always, yeah. Yeah, because even if it's dead buried, it's still there from we have to kind of be staggered.
That draw is not there, so.
Yeah.
So they were trying to decide if there was any way to get in here and lie one, but ultimately determined that there wasn't.
Well, they're 1. We're still 2. We're just going to guard. All he's going to have is that tough tap on that one for 2. Give him something different, right? Yeah, give him something different. He just threw the spot to take it away. Yeah. Still pretty slick here, eh?
So guard going up for Brett Walter, and as he said, all that's going to leave is a slash or a angle tap for Damon on his last one, presuming he guards this red.
Easy.
Always Graham.
Just halfway. Doesn't need a curl. Line's fine.
Like it to sit.
Don't want this to over curl. Well, I think that tap is there if Damon Bernath wants it. He's got 2 options. That guard was just a little bit too high and curled a little bit too much. And so he is going to play the path that he just played.
That was a 15-5. Like, what's more weight? You get to take this one, or you?
So, yeah, I can go. Yeah, you got it, buddy.
So the plan for Walter was to guard against this, but unfortunately just a little bit too high, and really Damon Bernath does not have to move this red very far. Just need to tap it up about 3 inches and you're getting 2. So final stone, Damon Bernath here in the 4th. Just needs to whisker this red.
Clean. Clean.
Nothing yet from Macnack and Moser. Now Macnack trying to bring this over, and he will. So nice touch there from Damon Bernath. Unfortunately, Brett Walter left Damon with the option he didn't want to. 4-3 as we head into the halfway.
There's no doubt running any kind of farm comes with day-to-day challenges. We built a new facility 2 years ago. Technology has totally revolutionized dairy farming. Fast Milk gives us the tools to provide high quality standard of milk, making sure our equipment is all well taken care of, make sure that those animals are housed and cared for appropriately. They continue to push us with their standards to make sure that it just gets better and better.
Storms are coming. There she goes. Yay! I'm gonna need a new tractor.
Hello, curling fans. Welcome back inside the Nutana Curling Club here in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, home of the 2024 SGI Canada Best of the West. John Cullen with you here for this third men's round-robin draw between Team Saskatchewan 2, Damon Bernath, and Team Wildcard 1, Brett Walter. It's been a well-played game so far by both teams. Damon Bernath making a very nice touch shot on his last to score 2 in the fourth. Brett Walter leading 4-3 with hammer here, playing end number 5. Both teams sitting at 1-1, looking for their second win.
Line's good. Line's perfect. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, that's a nice shot there from Cole Macnack. Having a peek at some of the other games, it's all tied up at 3 between Cameron DeYoung, BC 1, and Jordan McDonald, Manitoba 2. Beside them, BC 2 trails 4-2 to Wildcard 2, which is Johnson Tao. BC 2 skipped by Jared Colomea. Beside them, it's a 2-2 tie between Josh Bryden and Jacob Libis. Beside them, Rylan Kleider continues to trail. They're down 3-1 to Ryan Parent. And over on sheet 8, it continues to be Ryan Weeb, absolutely dominant, Manitoba 1, leading 6-1 over Cole Adams, Alberta 1. So another nice shot there from Hugh McFarlane rather. And Brad Moser will try to follow it down.
That was a little more tight.
Top 14. Clean. Easy, line's good. Cool. Top 4. Just top 8. Line's
top 4,
good.
can't really. Starting to come down. Top 8.
Yep.
Top 8.
Yep. Line's good. All you. Yep. Go easy, easy. Hold the line. Yes. Hard, sweet.
Very nice from Brad Moser. And a nice look at the fans there in our original 16 lounge out on the ice right beside our feature sheet. And we got a look there at Taylor Stremick, who had a great run at the Scotties with Skylar Ackerman. There she is there. Here to cheer on the hometown team Bernath. Team Ackerman, of course, sort of, not quite dissolving, but Skylar pursuing her schooling in medicine, so is taking a step back from the game, and Ashley Teveno moving up to skip, and they just announced today that Brittany Tran will be filling the vacancy coming over from Alberta from Team Skurlik, so looking forward to seeing them in action next year.
1-2. Okay.
Hard then. Didn't feel that. I think you gotta go.
Line's good. 1-2.
So it was a straight peel for Graham McFarlane, was trying to run it onto the pile, and Brad Moser's just going to try to replace it now.
Hard. Keep going. Very nice.
And we will see the straight peel once again.
Clean. Yep. Yep. Hard. Really gotta go.
Oh, they did not want to do that. They were sitting shot, and now they are not. Just a little tight there from Graham McFarland, and this has the potential to be a really bad situation for Team Walter.
Don't hate getting rid of it.
We'd rather group and
I
give
think
him
this, because otherwise he can play like a draw off of it, right, to get in there. Kind of wait. Yeah.
to the Brad say.
So there's just a discussion about which way to roll, and it was determined that rolling away is the preferred destination for this Bryden Tessier stone.
Really hard. 12. Really gotta go.
And this is already curling a mile out of the hand. I don't know if this first Bryden Tessier stone is a cutter or what's happening. We've seen that rock over curl a bunch. That is, that's a big miss.
Same thing they just did.
Both in terms of being a critical miss, but also just not even really close. So it does make me wonder if there's maybe something up with that stone. We saw the same result last end for Tessier with that same rock.
Curl.
So JT Ryan just trying the double tap here.
Hard curl.
This is hanging out. Looks like he maybe has a little more weight on it than they wanted. You'd love for this yellow to stick around in the rings. And it will not. That's really the first miss we've seen out of JT Ryan. He's had a very good game so far, but as I said earlier, if you're just a little heavy on the weight, it's very unforgiving. And we just saw that there. Just a little up from JT. It never caught the curl. And now it's a chance for Bryden Tessier to atone for his first miss and leave Team Bernath lying 3.
Solid 11. Clean it. Roll. Roll off. Curl. Hard curl. Really hard, Brad. Really hard, Brad.
Cannot afford to jam this. Nice sweep from Brad Moser to bring that over, and Team Bernath lies 3 without the hammer.
You liked it?
Okay.
I would like this, but you're probably not going to be shot.
Okay.
How fit is that double? I like this for now. It's not terrible.
I don't hate it. Like if we do that, I mean, he almost can't guard because then we can play the double. You know what I mean?
Then we make this.
Yeah.
It's not terrible from here to here.
No. The only thing that scares me about the double is if I ever miss it over top.
He goes right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to actually throw a hack?
Oh, actually.
I'm kidding.
So it's a good point by JT Ryan that if you try for the double and you don't get it, if you roll over the top or maybe you hit it a little too thin, Damon Bernath draws just biting top 4 and you're in big trouble.
No.
So they won't be shot, but they're just going to try to roll a little to the left of the stone as you're looking at it.
Weight's good. Clean. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Whoa. Curl. Whoa.
It's not bad. It's better.
And didn't roll as quite as far as they wanted, but I mean, that's still quite good.
It's okay.
Leave him a double.
What do you got?
That was better.
Half? Okay, I think we gotta throw hack at it.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, he can probably, it's probably still a fairly easy, like, back four sweeper tap, too. I like it.
Hack weight.
That,
Punch it through the hole. I assume it'll run similar to Bryden's
Yeah,
first.
I think so, bud. You got her.
Yeah. Roll then.
You like good?
Roll off.
Left side. Please.
Roll curl then.
Brad. All right, Brad.
Okay, roll. Roll, Brad, roll.
And Damon Bernath will sail this past everything. He's just trying to shade that yellow stone out of the house.
Just, I need to just tap it a bit. Or if you like the double on go, then he's locking the freeze. And the double's no picnic.
If we're playing this, you're not dead tapping it though, right?
No, I think you'd almost want to be like, it's actually kind of like you'd almost want to touch it just to be shot. So then if we have that on the last one, it's still.
Then he goes here, we're not going to have it two, right? Or would we?
It depends on how tucked this one is. Actually, no, you might be right.
Like, do you not want to have be sitting 1 and 3?
So for 1 and 3, what are you saying? The hit and roll?
That or you're at least going to make this, but you kill the back one.
Can you kill the back one?
That's what I'm wondering.
I don't know. What do you got of this? I thought I only had like a third. Then half.
Do you like this?
I don't hate it. If you like it, I like
If he
it.
misses, we might have a shot for 2. If he freezes, we got this, right?
Yep. Well, I think because, I mean, even if you end up just nosing this, he's going to go hard for the roll.
Like, the tap's good, but, like, if we only tap it to, like, here, he might just rip the double over forced, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We kind of wait till we throw you earlier. I think we threw something here, didn't we? I think board.
So they just want to, what they want to do is just
roll, or are we trying to move this?
come down here
Or
and then just roll right to here. I don't want to make the double.
They're not that far off on the shots.
Well, that's what they're aiming for. There was some talk about perhaps coming down, maybe playing the tap to here. But the thought was that if they did that, Bernath would come down, make the double, and then they're forced. So
I almost don't even hate a hair less.
I don't hate a hair less.
So just a hit and roll, sit in front of this red one.
Gonna play board and just try and kiss it over to sit 2. Throw board in case we hit a little.
And okay, actually, never mind. They are now trying to just touch that red stone. You heard them say to lie 2.
If you could see more of the yellow to like try and kill the back one, but
Solid board.
whoa, please.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yep. Whoa.
First rock from Brett Walter,
Curl.
Whoa, yes.
trying to just touch this back red. Did they overcurl it? They got it. Did they sit in time? I think they did. And that might have actually been the best way to make that shot. They almost overcooked it, but I think now there's no double there for Damon Bernath, and he's going to have to make a really good freeze or could potentially give up 3. So you can see here they've got Graham McFarland trying to curl it at the last minute, bringing on Hugh. And they just touched that red far enough to lie to. Really nice shot. Well called from JT Ryan and Brett Walter. And yeah, not a ton of great options here for Damon Bernath. If you play the freeze and you miss it, you're certainly giving up 3, and I don't know that there's a double.
Probably the best place to put it. Come on down. Gotta make it there. Like if we hit, or even just tap it just a little bit, we give him 2. Then he's just like, that's so high.
It'll then right here.
No, that's even worse. It's
Probably
gotta
your
be
best
back
shot.
here. No, it's giving him 2.
It's kind of all in though.
Well, yeah, but he's just.
I know, but like it's not easy. I mean, like you're trying to underneath this one.
I guess it's not much different than making a straight draw.
That's your best shot. It's pretty all in, but
Yeah.
At the end, like I mean, you give up 2, it's not the end of the world.
if you roll here, it's pretty good.
Not bad.
And like even if you overroll, you're probably getting to like here.
Well, it's just we can't.
Well, yeah, but Damon, that rock's gonna be coming off up here, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna get. It's pretty high. Okay, hack weight. I like this. You like there?
It's close to me, yeah. That's good.
So they were talking about some different options here, but I think ultimately what they've settled on is coming down here with hack weight. I'm just trying to roll the rock somewhere in here
Yeah, you'll be shot for sure, dude.
Yeah.
so that you'd be shot stone and it would force Walter. You would not have a run back based on where the guard is.
Right behind that yellow. I think it's perfect.
But you do have to make the roll. If you just hit this one on the nose, then Brett Walter can follow you down for 2. So need a hair inside roll here.
So just a hair less. Okay.
Last rock for Damon Bernath.
Well, 5, air warm.
Yep.
Mine's good.
Clean. What?
Well, 5, air warm.
Trying to set up the force.
Curl.
Curl. Hard.
Cole Macnack trying to bring this over. You need to roll a little. You need to roll a little. And that's very nice from Damon Bernath.
Pretty good.
Just about exactly how they drew it up.
What kind of weight are you seeing? Back four?
Exactly. They can just sweep that. Like,
Yeah.
we only need to move it what?
Half a rock.
Okay.
And maybe would have liked it to roll just about 6 inches to the right as you're looking at it.
My engine runs a bit straighter.
I think as long as your weight's good, we're always by with this.
But this is not a gimme here for Brett Walter. We've already seen him make one of these, though, a tricky little backline tap.
Back 4 weight shot. You just sweep it to bump it.
But yeah, I do like the talk here from Brett Walter. You don't want to overthrow this.
What, 5? 15?
We have seen rocks really struggle to curl if you overthrow them, so
This can't be a 14.5, otherwise it's
Sail.
you heard him say, just wants to throw back 4 and let the sweepers sweep it. You don't have to move it very far at all, just a couple inches, and you score 2.
See a bump at a third of a rock pretty much.
So final stone for Brett Walter, looking to restore his 3-point lead.
Where?
14. Easy. How much? T-line. Close.
Line's good.
Curl. Curl.
Easy.
Straight.
Straight. Where?
Gotta go.
Hard.
Hard, boys.
Curl it if you can. Curl.
Line looks really good. Does it have enough weight now? Does it have enough weight now? Yes, it does.
2.
Brett Walter showing his touch here this afternoon. Another fine shot there. Put 2 back on the board. They lead 6-3.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You can throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
We could have slept it a little bit more too.
Yep.
Was another well-played end in the fifth, and took another fine shot from Brett Walter to score a multiple. He's made a couple of those now, and
You got her.
threw it perfectly. 2 on the board. And wildcard 1, Brett Walter leading 6-3 over Saskatchewan's Damon Bernath. John Cullen here with you, SGI Canada, best of the West.
Then go ahead.
Top 4. How much? Top 4. Switch.
It's just a reminder for you that we will have coverage of the best of the West all weekend long on the Curling Canada and Curling Zone YouTube channels. We thank them for their support this week as well. We'll be back tonight, 8 p.m. local time, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. And that will be Christy Watling, not here this week, but her team skipped by Rachel Katz up against Kayla Skurlik. Just in about 2.5 hours time from now. Looking forward to that one. But we still have some curling to do here, and we'll see if Damon Bernath and his squad can get things going here in the 6th. You probably need to score 2 here if you're Team Bernath.
Really good.
It's like same weight.
Okay, curl.
And Cole Macmac just maybe a little light on this corner guard. Keeping you in the know on the other games. I hope you had the over on sheet 8. It was 6-1 for Ryan Wiebe, and they gave up 4 in the 4th end to Cole Adams. Team Alberta won, and so that's now 6-5. Ryan Wiebe with the hammer. They're playing 6. It's been an exchange of 2s in the Jordan McDonald Cameron DeYoung game. 5-3. McDonald leading that one. Jared Colomea still trails Johnson Tao. It's 4-2 in that game. And a big steal of 2 for Josh Bryden in the 5th. They now lead Jacob Libis 4-2.
Sick.
Curl. Yep. There you go. That's good.
And a nice guard there from Graham McFarlane. So Walter still staying aggressive here, even up 3.
Okay, top 8. You think speed's good here?
It should be. I think so. We'll just clean it.
Okay.
Easy.
Top 12, top 8.
Room.
Doesn't look heavy, guys.
3, 4. 3, 4.
Looks like it's
Line's
grinding.
good. All you, line's great.
Here's a 3.
Okay, let's curl then. Curl.
Keep going.
Curl.
So they're trying to draw around the corner guards. Doesn't quite make the rings. So I think we'll see a appeal here from Team Walter.
Corner rock, you go under.
Okay.
Whoa. Yep.
So a rocket here from Graham McFarlane. We've seen mostly control appeal out of him, but that's the right time for that. Gets rid of both reds.
Good call, Brett.
I don't know. We just have to come around to their stuff now.
Probably. Could do this too.
Yeah.
10. I feel like you either play this or around it.
Sorry?
Either that or you come around them.
I think they are high enough that you could.
Then they play that.
How much can you see that?
Corner.
I don't mind one here.
Yeah, I don't think that slash is overly easy.
Do you guys think it's also flowing down here, or do you think it's going to be quicker?
So bringing the play around the middle here is Team Bernath.
Like,
A little surprised given that one of the Yellowstones is in the 12-foot. I thought they might have drawn around this corner guard as opposed to bringing the play to the center. Feels maybe like one rock too early, but we'll see where this one ends up for Brad Moser.
Top 4, top 8.
Little bit, yep.
Top 8, top 12.
Yep. Gotta go.
Top 8.
Mine's real
Line's good.
Top 8, top 4.
Yep, gotta go. Hard.
Top 4.
Really
top 4,
hard.
T back 4.
Well, you're by. Back 4's not terrible. Oh, it's good.
Yeah, it settles in there for shot, and I do agree, back 4 not terrible. It makes that slash.
They're just back button. Okay.
Makes that slash not possible. The only thing with coming back 4 is that if JT Ryan welds this one on, you're drawing dead here if you're Bernath. That's kind of why I liked coming around the corner guard there.
Weight's really good. Close.
But JT Ryan's got to make it.
How much? To it. Back 8. Slide it.
Yeah, this looks a little heavy here.
really sliding.
Well, that's the dream scenario for Team Bernath.
Okay. I think we got to freeze here.
You most certainly do, yes.
This is a 14-8.
You got it, bud.
15-5 on that.
What do you see here? 40? 45? 50?
I think 40. 45, yeah, 50. 50, I think.
So it's a big shot here for Bryden Tessier. This is the rock that had curled on him a few times. So we'll see how it's managed here.
A little wider than Brad's.
This definitely looks like it's running a little more true.
Yep. Wow. Yep.
Straight.
Yep.
Straight.
Yep.
Hard.
Well, Macnac trying to drag this. You got to get this for second shot.
Hard. Keep going straight.
Got to get it for second shot, and they do. Very nice spot for that. Bryden Tessier, great shot and a nice sweep from Cole Macnac.
How much of this do you have? Half. Might do this. Okay. Normal? Or do you like peel? I don't like that, like normal at the most.
So Brett Walter seems to think that
Skinny half. You only need about a third. You like control? No, we got to make sure we kill that. Okay.
Brett Walter thinking here that if you hit the outside of this yellow, you could actually get both reds. I'm not entirely convinced, but I don't have the same angle Brett does. Got to make sure you hit it. So it does make contact with that second red, but yeah, I didn't quite think that one was exactly there.
See the oak now? What's that? See the oak now?
So good try from JT Ryan. Does get one of the reds, but it's still Bernath lying
You
one.
like it with the in, probably, hey?
I think if you tuck the in, it's probably best. He's probably got the double with the out. Okay,
Same
similar weight, bud. What'd you have for your split?
Just a little softer on release. I think same kick, which is a good release.
A lot more.
So another draw here for Bryden Tessier.
Easy.
Would love to be face frozen on this red.
Top 8.
Line's good.
Weight's good.
Top 8, top 4.
Easy. Line's good.
I'm pivoting.
Top 4.
Needs to curl. Got to curl, Brad.
Get in there.
That's very nice from Bryden Tessier. Two great shots.
15-4.
Bernath flies too.
Runner? I think so, eh? Plant the 2.
So this is starting to get into danger territory here for Brett Walter, as they're trying to double run back double.
Yeah.
And if you don't make contact with either red, got to think that 3 is potentially in play for Team Saskatchewan. Big shot here, Brett Walter.
Yep.
His 1st and 7, trying a double run back.
Whoa, roll it off.
And that's going to over curl.
Good.
You guard, what does he do?
Do you ever throw this?
I think you got to guard 1. That shot's too easy for him, isn't it?
Yeah.
This angle was a little different maybe, but...
Yeah. Okay, let's guard.
You guard, does he try the double run?
What do you think?
If we guard, I think he's trying that.
Like, I think that's too easy, because even if he just plants it there, like,
yeah,
it's tough to use.
So
no,
get
I
in
know.
front of this guy, basically?
Yeah, I think
show
we
him
want
a piece of that too, right?
Probably,
Yeah.
we got to leave it high enough that, yeah. Okay, I think so. Crow's picking up on that side, so I assume it will on this side too. You like that?
Yeah.
You like
Seems
this?
like when they played that tap, it actually, they got it going.
Yeah, they did.
I think that yellow's
I
too
agree.
easy for him to leave it, isn't it?
I don't really see what else you do.
Well, you could come around the corner.
I think it's too easy for him.
So they're throwing a center guard
I just
here.
don't think he's going to miss that. Like, he's been on fire.
What were you saying?
I think this is a shot.
Yeah, I agree.
Or 2?
You don't always see a center guard with hammer, but when you're lying 2 right on the button, it's not a bad call. I agree. I think the double is definitely there. I don't think it's as easy as they're acting like it is. Damon's initial call was to come around the corner guards, and I don't think that's too bad either.
You got it, buddy?
Yep.
The angle's not exactly lined up for Brett, but as Brad Moser said, even if Brett were to plant it and leave the red right there, it's tough to score 2.
Up there.
No.
2.
Line's good.
So just a guard here for Damon Bernath.
Line's good. Easy.
We need to curl a little.
Easy line.
Easy line's okay.
What do you want? 2.
Straight.
Line's okay.
Over and off. Over and off.
Clean.
No, sit.
It's good, buddy. A
Little bit.
Shot.
Good.
Throw.
Just going sideways.
I think that's in a really good spot. Guards the run back and makes it very tough for Brett to get in there.
What's that?
I don't think I can physically slide that slip. How many are we down?
I think we could still just play the freeze, even if you're corner guard, kind of try to hold them to 2. Unless you like just trying to, and you could run the red into something.
Run the yellow in. I'd rather run it on, no?
The yellow? Yeah. I like it if you like
We give
it.
up 3, we give up 3. We're tied up playing 7. What are your thoughts on this? We can't freeze to be second.
But does the freeze hold him from 3?
What's that?
Does the freeze force him to 2? I think that's what we're looking at now.
Yeah, I agree. Your best case scenario here, if you're Team Walter, is you hold them to 2.
Like if you do this to give him 2, then even next in it for forced, we're up 2 versus.
Just can't give him
3 is still tough too. Like,
oh, it's not easy. No, that's
if you bounce, it's 3 anyway.
Yeah, I like whatever. I'm good with both. This is obviously the best. You can plant it and lay 4.
What do you like? It's like a 50-50, hey?
I don't.
So there's really just two options here that they're debating. It's whether you play the angle run on this yellow onto the reds,
Yep.
Even if you just
or
pick one,
freeze.
You don't mind getting turned
My inclination would be to throw this as well, because this way you actually have a chance to force them or even steal. You could potentially plant this, get rid of both reds, and be behind cover, whereas if you're playing the freeze, you're giving them two.
like a firm.
And as they said, the freeze is not easy either. Brett hasn't thrown a ton of draws this game, so don't mind this call. It's certainly not easy. You're looking at a 15-foot run back here. And if you missed it, it's a tie game. So final stone here for Brett Walter.
Okay.
And just pitched it out a little bit. Never really got close. And so Damon Bernath just needs a piece of the 8-foot to tie this up at 3.
I was giving you here, and we were getting close, so I think we can just go a little more.
Sure. Is mine the last draw here?
And a
Right.
good clean. And
Yeah.
15-4, you said?
Yeah.
This is like 16-1 or something. I think 15-5.
What was Bryden's last one here?
15-4.
Okay.
Like a 75?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking more 70.
7? Okay.
Last one was 95 to a 2, so 75 would be like...
Yeah. I thought I gave that 90 a good bit.
Yeah, I think 70 then.
70? Okay.
You got her, bud.
With that back to that normal ad.
Yeah. Yep.
You got her, bud. Let's go.
So final stone for Damon
Don't
Bernath.
think we're hurting that.
Line's okay.
Line's fine.
Just needs full 8-foot. Not even full 8-foot, just needs to touch 8-foot for 3. Moser and Macnack on this.
Curl a bit.
Oh my, does this have enough juice? Does this have enough juice? Can they get it there? Can they get it there? Oh my goodness. I don't know if that's enough.
What happened?
Wow, that is really close. It's 2 for sure. My goodness, Moser and Macnack tried their best, but they might have come up short. This would be huge.
Okay.
Pass me out 7.
Yeah, it sticks over there.
Sticks with it. Yeah, he got it. Yeah. He can measure. I don't even look.
So you heard Bryden Tessier say, we'll measure just to be safe, but it seems like most of the players on the ice agree that it is yellow, and if it is yellow, that's a huge unforced error from Damon Bernath.
pretty sure it's yours, but
So you even heard Bryden Tessier say to JT Ryan, pretty sure it's yours. That is not even close. So it is indeed just 2. That's really too bad. A great end for the Bernath team, but the draw comes up about a foot short. They will settle for 2. Wildcard 1 will have the lead and the hammer in 7.
To be a successful farmer, you have to love what you do. Our farm is very much a family-run farm. It takes a lot more to run a family and run a dairy farm. But that means that we call upon grandmas and grandpas to help look after the kids. We spend a lot of time with our family, and we love it that way. We get up every morning, going out to the barn, knowing that we do this because it's a passion. I can't really describe it any other way.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
Well, it's been a back and forth game here all afternoon, and it did look like Damon Bernath was set to tie things up, but came just a hair light on his draw for 3, settled for 2, and all of a sudden starting to feel like wild card 1 in a little bit more control here as they lead by 1 with the hammer.
A little bit of curl would be good.
I got it.
So the goal here for Damon Bernath is to ensure that wild card 1 doesn't get 2. Anything else is probably okay. You maybe don't want them to blank either, but you'd be fine with a force and you'd be fine with a steal here.
Yeah. How much you got?
I got like a quarter.
Just hack?
Yeah.
That's a pretty high guard.
Okay.
So Hugh McFarland just going to try to push this red stone out of the rings and roll.
Curl, Graham.
This has to curl a mile.
Hard curl.
Okay.
That is going to fly by everything. Just, you heard Brett say, maybe a little pop on the release from Hugh McFarland. So the house will remain the same as we take a look at the other houses around here. Another 2 in the De Jong-Jordan McDonald game. This time it was De Jong tying it up in the 6th. 5-5. McDonald with the hammer. They're playing 7. A big 2 for the other BC team out there in action right now. Jared Colomea. They got a 2 in the 5th, so they are now tied 4-4 with Johnson Tao.
Mine's okay.
Team Alberta 2, Jacob Libis scoring 2 in the first end. They haven't scored since. They're down 6-2 to Josh Bryden. Rylan Kleider in a dogfight in their game against Ryan Parent. 4-3, Parent leads in that one, but Kleider has the hammer. They're playing the 6th. And Weeb and Adams just wrapped up the 6th, so I'll give you a score update once I have it in that one. So a little short from Brad Moser, and the center guard will come off for Graham McFarland. And certainly if you're wild card 1, you'd be happy to keep the blank alive as long as possible. Blank or 2 is a great result if you're wild card 1.
Are you okay still, Brian? Are you okay?
So guard back up now for Brad Moser.
Line's good. Line's great. Right to my broom.
Just the one.
Line's real good. Take a look. Take a look. Very good. Nice, Brad.
And we will see appeal. Okay, in that Weeb-Adams game, starting to maybe get a little tetchy for Team Weeb, but they get 2 back in the 6th, so Weeb now leading 8-5. over Cole Adams. Peel made for Graham McFarlane. And another guard here for Bryden Tessier.
Just the one. What kind of kick who you want?
What's that?
What kind of kick do you want?
I don't know, 75?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Basically got to throw it too and have it come down.
'Kay.
I didn't need to work too that hard.
You want rotation on this to help you, or?
Throw normal. No, throw normal.
Okay.
I don't think that's... Yeah.
Yep, hard early. Line's good. Line's great. A little bit of room. Curl. Curl. Hard curl. Okay, that's good, Brett. That's good. That's good, Brett. Good. Very nice. Here.
I like the end.
Okay.
Guard up. And Peel
I
called.
scraped the fuck out of my shoe.
Oh, that's an F word. That's $10. I just don't know who said it. Might have been JT.
Clean. 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 Nice roll.
Throw JT.
And that's as cool as you like from JT Ryan.
I don't. As you see, I just went 2 seconds. I'm gonna not touch it for the first half and then try to switch in at the end.
80 should be good.
So another guard here for Bryden Tessier.
Thought heavy.
1, 2.
Line's good.
Oh, 2.
1, 2, 2. 1, 2.
Oh,
Line's
Brad.
good.
Still one, Brad.
Just a little past your room.
Okay, easy. It looks like it's running.
Very good. Good shot, bud.
Good. Very nice.
So good shot there from Bryden Tessier again, and we'll see what Brett Walter decides to do.
Peel? I think so.
Okay.
What's he gonna do on his next one?
I think probably play the short run.
Clean. Yep. 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 Yellow, yellow.
All right. Okay.
Great.
Well, I don't think that was exactly their plan, getting rid of their own shot stone, and this will give Bernath a great chance to set up a force.
We,
Just unfortunately a hair tight there from
that was my
JT.
thought, right? We know they're drawing. If he puts it there, we got to make a little better one. But if we come here, he's going to try that double. If he rolls on, kind of same idea. I think best shot of the steal is
I think you have to, yep.
I got it.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'll probably do the same thing.
one guard.
You got it. 1?
Yeah. Well, like, good one. We can do it 2.
I'll take the first half off and then I can sub in at the later.
You need me to get up and sweep?
Maybe.
If we go coast to coast again, you might have to. Shit.
I gotta go.
You got it, buddy.
Yeah.
So draw here for Damon Bernath.
1.
Little bit
Oh, sorry,
early.
guard
Okay.
rather.
A little early.
1, 2.
Line's good.
At one point they
line's
were
good now.
talking about the draw,
Hold
but
on,
Whoa,
whoa.
whoa, 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 whoa. That looks hot. Whoa.
3.
Whoa, no then.
you heard them say they wanted to try to steal. This looks a little heavier than they wanted, maybe.
Right off.
It's good.
Good.
That's pretty good.
It's good.
He's going there.
So we'll see what Walter decides to do.
Or, I mean, you can. Worst case is
Heavy, you get force, we get up and throw it away and you have one. What's your inning best?
I think. I mean, that one you're dealing with more room.
Which one?
Or like this one you're dealing with more guards.
I think Robbie, right?
I think it's a force more times than not if we just peel the guard.
I'm trying to think here with me. Close.
So there was some talk of peeling the guard, but you heard JT say, obviously if you peel the guard, Bernath's drawing somewhere in the house, and then you have to decide whether you take on a tough double for the blank or you get forced. And I agree with JT, you're probably getting forced more often than not. Bernath would have a lot of places in the house that he could go to make your double very difficult and even potentially set up a steal.
Ice, I think. Yeah, I like the ice. Still pretty fast, right? I didn't get any times because they were just throwing those high guards. Yeah. I think it hasn't changed much. 60. Try and work it on. 6 months probably.
So it's a draw around everything for Brett Walter.
Top 4. Line's good.
Where? That's all you want to judge.
Line's great.
Hard.
The McFarlands have been down
Come on.
right out of the hand. Does it have enough juice here?
Go.
Line is
Hard.
great.
Hard. Right up. Keep going.
Line is great. Can they get a full 4? They cannot, but they bite it. Very nice sweep from Hugh and Graham McFarland. And Team Wildcard lies 1.
You could probably make the hit and roll away.
We're out with the out-turn.
Get you out of there.
That red's bare.
Probably there would be the best spot, right?
Yeah. Which one are you feeling?
I think this.
The draw?
Yeah, this path is just kind of weird.
You can rip it too.
Sometimes they're hooking, other times not.
That's actually a good point. Yeah.
I think we go here.
Like that, yep. Should be able to get by here.
Yeah, the boys said they wanted to sweep, so.
You can rip this dude blank's pretty tough.
I know. We gotta pick it though.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty like.
You're probably playing a pick it. It's tough to sit around.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
But it's not hard to do something like this either and leave it here.
You're right.
I think I like this.
That's fine.
Yeah, I like this. Yeah. Okay.
More to get by that yellow.
So they're going to draw around everything here. Again, there are options. You heard them say they could try to just pick out that yellow, and with where that red guard is, it's not an easy blank for Brett Walter.
Has there been a draw thrown here this end?
You could also just play like hack weight or board weight on that yellow stone, and if you get it out of the rings, you're lying 2 and you're forcing that way.
Should have went further than that.
Okay.
But
So I think
seems like this was always the preferred option for Damon. Liked the draw pretty much right away, so
they just
try to loop around everything here.
Top 4.
Yeah.
That was a big scrub. I don't think we got that in us.
You got to be at least T-line here.
Back 4, basically as close to nose with that yellow as we can. Or we'll bury it.
I like that 4-7. That's a good time.
Did you guys like the ad? It was just slow
I didn't
slide.
like that.
Okay.
D-line, top 4. Line's good. A little bit. Top 4.
Whoa.
Coming down. Line's good.
Yep.
Top button.
Hard.
So Cole Macnack on this here.
Good. Weight's
Line's
good.
good.
Clean. Yep.
Yep.
They're looking for back 4.
Yeah.
Line's really good.
Get it by. Get it by. Get it by.
Now, will it stop in time? Yes, it does. Almost looked like maybe it caught a flat spot there. That is absolutely perfect from Damon Bernath. Great shot.
Nice shot.
Real nice shot. Like, he didn't miss the 2 by anything.
So another look here. Cole Macnack, a great sweep, just gets by the top yellow. And then watch here. Just grinds to a stop.
We give up one. We give up one.
So I think it was perfect.
Because I don't think that's any tougher than this. Yeah,
Okay. We're gonna throw just hack. We're gonna just play this with hack. He got by this with no error. That draw is not easy for one.
Yeah, I think the draw is very difficult.
He got by with no error.
I don't hate it.
Okay.
You can't chase it unless you're late for the draw, but
If he was here, we could have chased it, but
Yeah, like, I don't even know if we can draw there on his. He didn't miss that by anything.
no, I like this.
He barely missed it, and
that's a good shot.
I do think it fudged a little behind the yellow. I think they're exactly right. I think the draw is as hard as this, and this angle is for 2. So, and the good part for Walter here, if you're playing hack, you're never in danger of giving up more than 1, and if you give up 1, you're tied coming home with hammer. So, I think this is the right call.
Your out turn going into it too.
If you're Walter, you'd love to make it and be up 3.
I don't see much curl here either.
It won't do a thing. So we're going for 3/4?
I think that's close, no?
No, I was making...
Anything less, I think we're going to kick our own yellow.
Yeah, 3/4.
Maybe just a fraction less. Not like to hit it. Sorry.
So final stone here for Brett Walter in end number 7. A chance to extend the lead to 3.
Just hack. Clean. Whoa.
Yep. Yes.
Yep.
Hard.
Graham McFarland on this right away. This is close. Can he hold it? Can he hold it? Did they oversweep it? Oh my goodness, they just overswept it. Great weight from Brett Walter, but it hangs just a little bit on the big sweep from Graham McFarland. We are all tied up. Don't go anywhere.
There's no doubt running any kind of farm comes with day-to-day challenges. We built a new facility 2 years ago. Technology has totally revolutionized dairy farming. Fast Milk gives us the tools to provide high quality standard of milk, making sure our equipment is all well taken care of, make sure that those animals are housed and cared for appropriately. They continue to push us with their standards to make sure that it just gets better and better.
Top 4.
Really running.
Well, it was a wonderful try by Brett Walter to put the game away in the 7th end, just missing the very long hack weight run back. And so we are all tied up here in the 8th end. SGI Canada Best of the West. It is Wild Card 1, Brett Walter, and Saskatchewan 2, Damon Bernath. It's been a fantastic game. And we'll see how things go. We had a tied 8th end earlier, and it was a steal for Serena Gray Withers getting the W. We'll see if Damon Bernath can pull off the same feat.
Little more line.
One.
Little more line. Easy, take a look.
Sorry.
Take a look. To swing a little.
And as this rock comes to a stop, we will take a look at our shot of the night. This is presented by the Holiday Inn Express Saskatoon Center. For this, we go back to the 3rd end. Brett Walter had a very difficult shot, had to, oh, sorry, wrong shot I was thinking of. It was a little double through the hole by Damon Bernath. And that set up the 2 for them in the 6th end. So great shot there. That's the shot of the night.
Where are we? You gotta try and get to nose.
You can get it there, JC. Go. Good.
So didn't quite get the curl there, did Hugh McFarlane.
I'm annoyed now.
Topping it over here is no
Mind
good.
making a little wall for us right away?
Wait. Yeah, whatever you like.
Ready?
Hack.
Okay.
Oh, we're killing it?
Yeah.
It should be a little slower this back.
So trying to get inside of this yellow stone is Brad Moser.
12.
Easy.
12.
Clean.
Easy.
Whoa. Curl. Curl. Clean. Whoa, whoa, straight. Really good.
And very nice there from the Saskatchewan second.
Yeah, you got her.
The way these guards are staggered is potential for Graham McFarlane to get rid of 3 here.
Yep. Hard. Whoa. Yes. Whoa. Yes.
This is close. And they end up getting 1.5.
Sorry. No, you're good. You're good. 3.
Not bad from Graham, just missing getting both.
What do you think for speed? Speed's fine?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. My first one looked like it slid fine. The second one did too. I was in that good path. As long as you're in that path,
We're in the good.
it's probably like 15-5 drop.
Yeah. I think you're good, boys.
Yep.
Felt light.
Line's good.
2, 3.
Hold it a little. Yep.
Yep. Just go for line a bit.
Line's
Line's
good.
good.
Line's perfect.
Line's good.
Line's perfect.
Weight's good.
Just a guard here.
Line's good. Clean.
Yep.
Straight.
Not in,
Straight
guys.
always, Bryden. Whoa. Yep. 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 Very nice.
Try to make this.
That or this way.
And then you're still leaving the good center though.
Yeah, but then you free up both drop paths.
So they're going to try to angle this.
Whoa. Whoa.
Get rid of the center and this red corner. Needs to curl a hair, and it won't. So just a straight peel for Graham McFarlane. Walter still lying 1 here.
That one they just threw.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Right, bud. You got it.
We do have our first final out here as well. Team Wildcard 2, Josh Bryden
I'm fresh, dude.
were winners over Team Alberta 2, Jacob Libis.
Yeah. I think the same as your one last time.
Okay,
You got it,
that
bud.
ain't quicker here.
So that will see Josh Bryden improve to 2-1, and Jacob Libis falls to 1-2.
Thought there. Real close.
Line's great.
1-2.
One, just a one.
Line's okay.
Little bit of room.
Curl.
Couldn't yet. Needs to swing, Cole.
Oh, easy, easy,
Knife.
easy, easy.
So just a guard here for Bryden Tessier.
Really got to curl.
Yep, yep.
Hard curl.
Hard, bud. Hard.
Hard.
You want to try and get this as lined up as possible so there's not a run back into the house, and I think that's pretty good. You're probably chasing the double peel the other way now. So a couple options for JT Ryan. Ideally, you'd run this right back into the house, but you could also get the corner guard here. Just want to try to get two guards moving. That over curled on them, and that is the worst result.
Okay.
Over curled and leaves the yellow center there. Walter's still sitting shot though.
Do we leave Damon that
Gonna
angle?
come take a quick look.
He wants to talk.
So we have another final as well. Rylan Kleider didn't get the lead until the sixth end, and then stole 4 on
Like,
Team Wildcard 1 at
Right now,
Ryan
our
Parent,
shots
so they're
end up hanging it there,
9-4
which
winners.
isn't easy.
Kleider moves to 3-0 and leads their pool.
You'd never play that, hey?
I was thinking I'd leave that for you.
Like if you miss it, even if we miss it, it's not the. Well, then they play that. If they make that, then we're in trouble.
Yeah.
You ever play? No, never mind. I was
I
gonna
don't
say the
love-
4 would be the best result. But
I
the
know.
Miss is
I don't know if it's even
just with like half.
just there. Yeah.
Or back here. What if you tap the 1? Just tap it to
Just
the button.
straight tap.
Just picking the yellow.
Yeah,
crazy
but
Then
if
you'll
we,
hit
if
it a
we
hair
just,
high,
if
you'll have
we
a little
only
more
tap
room.
it to
That's
here,
true.
it's not great.
Is picking the 1 stupid? Just throwing it out there.
David, if you only tap it to there, it's not the end of the world. Like, what's bad about that?
Oh, now it's a double tap.
If we
is what
go
it
here,
turns
he
into,
rips
I
these
think,
two,
right?
right?
Yeah.
And then Damon's got a
not
lot of room
bad.
to do
I
something.
think we got to make a move at some point here because this is gonna get.
Yeah,
dicey to-
I don't mind this.
Yeah.
Just a straight tap.
Just
Like
straight tap.
picking the yellow just gives them.
It's
draw to the
basically
fourth
that
foot.
draw
Yeah,
path
oh,
is
and
just
it's
heavy.
so hard already that like.
Yeah. I guess we do that. He rips the guard. Eventually we tap it.
Yeah.
He tries to double.
'Kay.
It's not the end of the world.
Okay, so
but-
I'm seeing. I think we got to throw back line with how this.
Say back 12. Yeah,
Like,
back 12, back line.
Back 12
You
for
gotta
sure.
move it away. Yeah, like you got some room. You can go anywhere from here to here.
Yeah, 7/8 high. Here's the perfect spot,
Yeah.
probably.
I like back 12, back line.
Yeah.
I like trying to do something.
I don't mind this.
It's basically that same draw path. Okay, so what was my draw to?
So there was some discussion there. There is a few options. They could have picked the 1. They could have tried to run back the center guard and just stick it right there. They've elected to just tap this
I think it's like 30.
quasi corner guard to the button.
Okay.
It's like 50.
I think the thing with any of these shots is for Team Bernath, running out of time here, you do need to get shot stone sooner rather than later. So pretty big shot here for Bryden Tessier.
Back 8, back 12.
Yep. Yep. Really gotta go.
Back 8.
Really gotta go. Okay.
And this is
No,
really
no,
over
you're on it
curling.
already.
Which one?
Off. It's not bad. It's okay.
And this is a bit of a strange 8th end from the Team Walter perspective, but they are still shot.
Great shot.
Yeah, so it's kind of tough to get the red out, no?
You don't think you can pick this clean? What else do you see? Like now we've got corners on both sides.
Yeah.
Draw pass is gone.
Yeah, and actually, I mean, if you just straight rip, if he plays a nose on that with these guards, it's going to be tough to score. Yeah, you might be right. Almost have to make noise now.
Right? Like what's a double peel gonna do? Not much, right?
Is it dumb to chase the 3 with hack?
Tell him to come down. Hey, come here.
So they're talking about a few different options here. Where the original call or the original thought was to run the red guard back and try to clear everything out.
Is if you pick your own, or we dead plant it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd be very scared of that. If you ever over curl and you plant the red, you're in huge trouble.
Like the problem, thing about it, so you make a double peel, they're going back on his first. Where do we go on mine? Like if you're gonna maybe draw, but if you're heavy, you're dead for the world.
Yeah.
And then we have nothing. JT was saying about playing this.
I don't know if I love that.
I mean, I guess if you make the double peel, then I guess it does. But yeah, if we make the double peel, he's probably hooking it on his first. We're blasting, then he's guarding.
You only throw guard? We make the double peel, we're 1 still. He won't hit yet, there's no way.
No, he's not hitting. No, I think if anything, he wraps
if he
that
hooks it and he makes it really good, we have to rip. He's gonna go here. I'm gonna have a really tough shot for the win.
Yeah. So you just have to make the straight draw or the nose double if he comes in.
Do you like the double peel?
I don't mind it. Yeah.
I'm just looking at seeing if the draw pass.
I know. Yeah.
Like a quarter?
It's pretty thin. You don't, because you don't want to leave this one in the rings, right?
Yeah.
So just a double peel here. Hit this one on the inside. Try to spin your yellow one up. I think the thought is to open up the draw path on this side. That was the other concern I had, is that even if you did make the run back perfect, where you get rid of both rocks in the house and the red guard, then you're still, it's very tough. There's no draw path necessarily to the button if you do that. So I like this call.
Hard! Come on. Nice shot.
And that's very nice from JT Ryan. So we'll see if JT's thought was correct and that Damon Bernath will wrap everything here.
Straight guard?
Yep.
I think it's got to be with the intern, though.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I think so.
Okay, that's where I gave you. I think
Okay, sounds like they're just going to guard.
Yeah.
And then that'll leave Brett Walter with a decision.
Yeah.
We gave.
And we never moved. I think that's close. I got that draw back pretty good.
Okay.
A 2.
We do have another final. Jared Colomea picking up 2 in the 8th end to defeat Johnson Tao. 6-5, so British Columbia 2 moves to 2-1. Tao falls to 1-2.
2?
Yeah.
Okay, you got her, bud.
You guys like this place?
Yeah.
So just a guard here from Damon to Bernath. Heard them say they wanted about halfway between the hog line and the house.
You think it's similar to my guard the last end then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 2.
Go a little early. 2. Go a little bit.
I don't want to.
Yeah, hold it, Brad.
Your line's good now.
Don't want to.
2, 3. 3. Your line's
Hold
okay.
on.
Wait only.
3. Line's fine.
Wait's okay. Line's okay.
It needs to sit.
Good.
That'll do. Good.
So it over curls a little bit, and yeah, I did think that that might be the call that Brett Walter made.
If you rip that, if he makes this good, we're playing that.
Yeah, no, that was my first thought. Beat him there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I was a little surprised at Damon Bernath making the call to guard. I think it was always likely that Brett Walter was going to draw here, and if he makes this draw good, you probably lose.
Just pass the one's perfect. Yep.
Even if he does, then I'll fight before.
Yep. You'll have the same draw.
Okay. Think that's close?
Yeah, I think that's a minimum, but I don't mind it. No, actually, we'll be able to, yeah.
I just don't want to get too wide, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to hit less then?
The button.
Yeah.
I don't think speed's changed. Nope, I got a 16.5 on his. I just came up short. So 16.
So big shot here for Brett Walter. It's his first in the 8th, but could be a game winner if he makes it really good.
Top button.
Easy
Seems all there right now.
Line's good.
Line's real nice.
Just line.
Line's real good.
Perfect. Room. Room.
I think we're there.
Always grim.
Just can't be behind the tee line here.
White. Got to curl. Curl and sit.
Just sit.
Sit there. Sit. It's a really nice spot, Brett. Not a boy.
That's pretty good.
I was just waiting.
I don't know if Damon Bernath can get underneath this.
That was not good. I forgot I have a mic on. Yeah, I hope that. Okay.
Maybe probably a 13. My only concern is if we do, like, we can't roll. We just want to roll there, right? That way, then if he plays this, he's losing it. What do you got from the hack? Just hair more than edge on edge?
Yeah.
You got a little bit of air, probably
Back 8, back 12, crazy.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're right. Back 8, back 12.
And then if ever he does that, that likely comes back into whatever you push this to, right?
Yeah. Just think it'd be nice to kind of kill that, but I don't know that we can kill it and get to.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think we're throwing back line. Like we don't want
Do you need back line? It's more important to get inside, right?
Okay, so back 8.
Yeah,
back
like
4.
you just need to get shot.
Back 8, I think.
Then a back 12's okay.
Yeah.
Because you do need to get it almost out of the 4 foot, right?
Like I'm seeing there.
I don't think it is important to get inside, but I don't think you can throw back 4. You're not going to be able to move the yellow far enough and get inside for shot if you throw back 4.
Back
So
4, back 8.
I think you need back 8 at least. I think.
Okay. Do you think I was back 8 with mine? What'd you get for the
I had a 14-1. I think you're back line.
Okay.
Yeah. Back 8.
Okay. Where's the perfect spot to roll to?
So Brett Walter gave them maybe just enough daylight here,
Okay.
So he's gonna
but this is not an easy shot by any means for Damon Bernath.
Where's the red yellow?
Yeah.
Needs to throw back 8 weight and get inside
In line
of
with
this
our-
yellow
our
stone.
Red would be pretty good.
And you can see there, they're basically edge on edge.
You like this ice, Brad?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it's close.
Okay. Back 8, are we thinking 4-4?
Yeah.
4-4?
Yeah. Your last one was 453 last time.
Okay.
Back button.
Sure.
So last rock here for Damon Bernath, and it could be the last rock of the game if he doesn't make this good.
Back 8, back 4.
Easy.
Back 8.
Easy.
Whoa line.
Waist
Whoa.
good, back
Easy
8.
line. Whoa, line.
Back 12 even.
Clean it.
Clean.
Whoa.
Whoa. Curl. Close.
Whoa. Clean.
Curl.
Clean.
Curl.
Got to get inside of this yellow. You got to get inside of the yellow.
Good try, bud.
And he gets inside, but not enough. And Brett Walter should just be able to pick this out for the win.
Good picker.
Kind of wait to see here. I don't want to whip it.
I don't like whipping it.
Control?
No. I like control. It's not going to do anything. Whatever way you go.
Really good weight from Damon Bernath. It just didn't quite curl enough.
I like just control. Yeah.
Okay.
And all Brett Walter needs to do is make this red disappear. And that'll be handshakes.
I'm not. You don't need a whip this year. Control. Just get control.
Whatever weight.
Final stone. Brett Walter, wild card 1.
Clean. Yep. Hard.
This looks tight.
Hard. Yep.
This looks tight.
Yeah. Right up.
Hugh McFarland's got to hold it, and he does. Little scary out of the hand, but a good sweep from Hugh McFarland, and that is a win for wild card 1. They will improve to 2-1.
Thanks for the game.
Damon Bernath drops to 1-2. Great game from both teams here. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back in about 90 minutes time. Kayla Skurlik against Christy Watling. Should be a good one for everyone here in Saskatoon. I'm John Cullen. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Goodbye.